Very well, welcome. We're going to talk F1 as usual, but specifically today, we're going to talk about Max and is he too aggressive? And we're going to talk Alexander Albon. Now, obviously, on Sunday, we saw a massive accident between the two title rivals. And is Max too aggressive? Now, I absolutely love Max, and he's a future champion. But obviously, I'm going to back my driver, because Hamilton has been my number one since 2006. For those who are regular on the channel, they realise that I will support Max once Lewis retires. Well, it'll probably be Max and Russell jointed, because I do really like George Russell as well. But yeah, is Max too aggressive? I never got the impression on lap 1 at Silverstone that Max was ever going to back out. They already touched 3 times. Right, you start. The first corner is the first corner. Then they're touching down the Wellington Straight. And then Hamilton was actually ahead going into Brooklands. Max sends it up the inside. And then you just got that impression that it was that vital to lead after lap 1. And Max was never, ever backing out on lap 1. And that's kind of why we love Max, because he's different, he's unique. He doesn't care about those big names and world champions. He's clashed with them all. Kimi Räikkönen at Spa, where he moved when Kimi went to overtake. He's clashed with Vettel at Mexico and China. He's clashed with Ricciardo at Baku. Hamilton at Silverstone, Bahrain as well. He clashed with Charles Leclerc at Silverstone, Austria. So he's not afraid to get his elbows out, is this Dutchman. It's going to be absolute riots when we go to Zandvoort. Hamilton's going to get such a tonking off the fans. I don't know. I still say it's a racing incident, but if you're going to blame anyone, then obviously Hamilton would take a bit more of the blame. But yeah, Max is a sensational talent. Anyone who's a regular on the channel knows I love Max. He's a future champion. I said he'd be a champion in 2016, so this is not something new. I just hope it doesn't happen this year, because I still believe Lewis will win his 8th title, but that's my opinion. Yeah, so comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. Is Max too aggressive? Does he need to realise that this is racing and he can actually be overtaken? Because I got the impression that on lap 1 at Silverstone, that Max just was not giving that position up, even if it meant having a big accident. Now, it's great and fantastic to see, and a credit to Formula 1 and the FIA and the safety that Max walked away from a mega shunt at Copse Corner. It was kind of suicide for Lewis to try and overtake into Copse. Then, in other news, we got Alexander Albon, who's done an 18-inch tyre test for Pirelli in a Red Bull, obviously the Red Bull reserve driver, and we've got a tweet from Alexander Albon. Great day testing. Silverstone in an F1 car will always put a smile on my face. Now, obviously, Alex Albon's main goal is to get back on the grid. Is that going to be possible? Definitely not at Red Bull, because Max is cemented, and for me, Sergio Perez is cemented, because Sergio Perez has already done a better job than Albon and Gasly ever did, and Kvyat for that matter. So, yeah, it's not going to be at Red Bull. AlphaTauri possible if Tsunoda keeps annoying people. I'm trying to think where else. Who else is going to take him? I don't even think he could go an Alpine, because rumour has it Alonso's going to sign up again. So, yeah. But we're having an F1 chat here. Max, I love him. I think he's fantastic for Formula 1. And if it wasn't for Max, this season would be another shit show and a walkover for Mercedes. So he's absolutely brilliant for Formula 1. I love his racing, and I actually like his aggressive nature. But is he too aggressive? The big one for me that was never a no, was over the top, and I go as far to say Max. Probably, he definitely should have had a drive-through penalty at Spa that time. I mean, this is quite far back, 2016, down the Kemmel Straight. Kimi Räikkönen went to overtake him. He pulls out, and then Max moved. That I have no time for, because that will cause an aeroplane crash. But I think he's matured a lot, Max. He's got the car underneath him now to fight for a world championship. Pole positions, regular race wins. And you mark my words, Hamilton and Max will touch again at some point this season. So comment down below, is Max too aggressive? And comment your thoughts on Alexander Albon. I know every time I mention Albon, we have Helen, who's in the comments, who is a big Albon fan. Be interesting. Comment. Is Max too aggressive? And can Alexander Albon get back on the grid? And where is he going to go? I would love to know. Get involved. Any video ideas as well, feel free to drop them in the comments. And you can feature on the title. So Ali Albon done a test for Pirelli, 18-inch tyres. Adios. This one could be fun in the comments. Adios.